Ah, shoot. Oh, Lily. Hi, Tex. I'm good. How you doing? How you doing? I just got home from work. I figured let me come on and let me give some messages for each sign for this week. So what you can expect for this week. Let me just do it. So that's what I'm going to do. Hello, everybody. Hello. So I just got home from work, so I'm going to enjoy my coffee and my you know what, my cigarette. But I don't want to do that on live, so I'm coming live so that I can share with you what you can expect this week before I go to bed. So I've been thinking about this all day and making notes all day, and I am ready to give my message. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Please hit the like button if you came in. I appreciate you. Hi, Tammy Tam. Tammy, when you left that message, did they get back to you? Did you finally get back? They get back to you? I mean, we're in another week now. Hopefully this week you'll hear something. Hey, everybody. I got Lily over there. She kind of turned sideways. Hello. I am so glad to see you as well. I figure I'll come on real quick before I go to bed. I had to work today. I wasn't supposed to work today because I have to work Friday, but somebody called out, so I had to go. So here I am. Here I am. Yeah. Now we don't want to bug them. We already put our messages out there. Now we just want to wait it out. We just want to wait it out. All right. So I'm going to get started kind of quickly here. So let's get ready. Yeah, she is. She's turning kind of sideways. And that's what I said the other night. She just turned all by herself. I didn't turn her that way. She was facing this way. So I don't know if she got something on her mind or what, but I didn't bother her. I was at work all day. I just came in. I went over and pat her on the head, said hello, girl. And then, of course, I talked to my Bubba too. I always speak to Bubba. Zara, how you doing? You just got goosebumps. Oh my God. That's funny. Then I said your name, Zara. Hey. All right, so getting started. If anybody wants to timestamp these when you're done, please do. That'd be great. So the good news is the air's about to lift because I know a lot of people have been feeling just like I do. Oh my God, you seen it turn? She did turn a little bit this way. You're right. You're actually right because now I can see her face, whole face. So yeah, Lily, the girl, turn around some more. Just a little bit more, Lily. Just a little bit more. Can you do it? Because you've been doing it. Come on. I know. She's been very quiet. She's been very quiet. Okay. All right. So, like I said, this week, I know everybody's been feeling kind of like, I don't know whether it's even pressure at work, even with family. I don't know if things just feel like they're more complicated than they need to be or what. But I do feel that it's a time where we're done with it. Like everybody's just kind of over it. It's like we're over it. The weather's been crazy. Prayers out to the people that suffered through tornadoes, lost their homes. There's been so much of that. Um, there's more to come. It is the season. Oh boy. But anyway, let's get started here. Let me get started. So it's kind of Gemini season, of course, May 20th to June 20th, I think it is. But it that's a good thing. Um, This week is going to be really important for all signs, to find, to have, not to find, to have a different perspective on how you view things. Shelley can tell you that she just went through that a few days ago, so she was a little early on schedule. But I had to bring that out to her. That was one of the messages that she got during her reading about her situation. It's how you see it. It's the way you want to perceive it. It's finding that silver lining in that dark cloud no matter what, okay? So this week is going to be very, very, if you want a good week, it is going to be up to you on the way that you're going to perceive any situation that you're going to be involved with. Whether it's work, whether it's family, whether it's bills, whether it's your finances, whatever. It's going to be important not to react, but to respond. And the way that you respond is critical. So if your boss says something to you and it hits you the wrong way, trust and believe me, count to 10, hold your breath, say nothing. If you can't control it, say nothing. Nothing at all. But it's going to be really important because it will make all the difference in the world on the way that you're going to respond. Trust me when I tell you, I'm warning you ahead of time. All right? I'm telling you ahead of time, there's going to be things that somebody's going to say to you, and it might piss you the hell off real fast. You might feel like going from 0 to 100. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, you'll win in the end if you don't do it. Okay? They may look like they're winning at that moment. Let them win. Let them win. But I promise you, by you withholding and keeping your cool, you'll end up winning in the end. Trust me when I tell you. Okay, now, allow yourself to be seen or viewed by others allowing yourself to take a risk. It's like you've been kind of afraid to take a chance. For some of you, trusting that person, maybe it's a new person, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's going back to old stinking thinking that they're creating or doing the same patterns that they used to do in the past. And you got to ask yourself, are they? Or is this my mind just being fucked up again? Is this me just overthinking it again? Is this me creating doomsday because I'm so afraid to trust them? I'm so afraid to take a risk. So if that's the case, and let me just say, I don't feel that if you're back with somebody or you're with somebody and you're moving forward with somebody, it is not their intentions to try to F you over, to try to hurt you. They're not going to waste their time with you if they were trying to do that. Okay, I'm talking about this is consistent communication, whether it's for 5 minutes or an hour, it doesn't matter. This person isn't going to keep being consistent with you daily or every other day if they're not interested. Now, when you're hearing from them once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, that person is not trying to make things work. That person is very confused in their mind. But so this is just, don't get it twisted, okay? Don't be afraid to let them or anyone, for that matter, in who's trying to love you, who's trying to help you, who's trying to understand you, who's trying to grow with you, who's trying to get closer to you. Don't allow your mind to make you crazy, because that's exactly what could happen this week, that you could just throw yourself into a full blown panic attack, and for what? The outcome is going to be more fucked up for you, and they're going to be like, what the hell? What is wrong with you? Why are you bringing up the past? Why are you so worried about this or that? Why are you putting these expectations on me, and the only person that those expectations that aren't getting met are driving you crazy? The other person doesn't even know you put them on them. So listen, you got to take it easy this week with love and relationships, even with family relationships. Okay? Don't put expectations on anybody except yourself. And even then, be kind to yourself. All right, let's get started with Aries. So Aries, again, we're time stamping I believe we're 10 minutes and 50 seconds into this, almost 11 minutes in. Aries. You can literally speak what it is that you want into your situation, into your life right now. Stop being so afraid, Aries, of every relationship. Stop trying to uh, like play it with kid gloves. Stop being afraid to put both feet in. Stop trying to test the waters constantly, because you're really about to do something that's going to make you or help you to grow, to expand quickly, to fire up, to like all of a sudden have a huge burst, whether it's of income, whether it's of knowledge, whether it's of business, or whether it's of customers, or whatever the case may be. Aries, listen, this is your week, and you're either going to use it or you're going to lose it, okay? So stop being so afraid, Aries. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, listen to your body and your heart. Listen to your body and your heart, because it's time to get back into a rhythm. It's time to get back into the rhythm that you were previously in. It's time to get balance again. All right? You need to get things back on track and start doing things in moderation. All right? Because you either went off the diet, or you went off the plan, or you went off. I don't even know what you done, Taurus, but you got yourself all discombobulated and out of whack. It's time to get back on track. All right? It's time. And this week will be a very good week to do that. And it's like the universe is going to work with you to help you to get the balance back that you need. Now, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Say what you mean and mean what you say, Gemini. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Figure it out down to the very last intricate detail. Be exact on what it is that you want from someone, or what it is that you're expecting from someone. Stop messing around and playing games. Get out of your own way, Gemini, because you're the only one keeping you from growing, expanding, getting to the next destination, getting that promotion, or whatever the case may be, whatever you're trying to get to, whatever your goal is. You're in your own way. So get the hell out of your own way. All right? Cancer. It's your time this week to relax, Cancer. You need to just take a chill pill, sit back, stop trying to do it all, stop avoiding or denying how you feel. Face what you fear, face it face to face. Again, for you, moderation is also key, but you really do need to sit down. You don't have to fix it all. You're the only one who's told yourself that you have to fix it, that you have to do it. You're the only one that keeps putting all this pressure on you. And it's crushing you. You're like, I don't have time for myself. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Listen, relax. Try to find a way to relax. Okie dokie. And that last one was, sorry, Cancer, right? So now I'm on Leo. Leo, it is time to appreciate all the hard work that you've done. Also, it's time to express the gratitude to your higher power and even to yourself for all that you do. You got to stop worrying about what you don't have and start appreciating what it is that you do have. Okay? Nothing is happening overnight. Everything gets worked for. That home you're trying to decorate or enjoy or make it your own will happen a little bit at a time. Okay? Just relax. Appreciate and enjoy what you have right now, because there's blessings are coming to you like crazy if you stick with the original plan that got you to where you are right now. Growth and maturity looks really good on you, Leo. Okay, really good on you. Virgo. Virgo, you're going to focus on you and keep learning, growing, And you're going to start potentially, you're going to start to, I want to say, get yourself back into doing things that you used to do before. You've done a lot of changes also, Virgo. You've done a lot of changes. And these changes that you have done so far, and you're not done yet, but what you've done so far, people have noticed something's different. Something's different about you. I don't know, can't put my finger on it maybe, but they're watching. And they're wondering like where you're getting all this from, where you're getting this courage from, where you're getting this strength from. Something had you really spun out of control or emotionally out of control for a while, Virgo. But now you finally started to lay something to rest and get peace with that situation. You have an understanding, a better understanding now of what went on and why it went on. And you're starting to see the light. Don't go back to old ways, old behaviors, old patterns, okay? All right, Libra. Libra, let yourself start to explore things, okay? Find, it's like you've been missing you for a long time. I think you forgot who you were. And me being a Libra, I get this. Um, you're going to do something coming up this week that maybe you haven't done since you were a kid. And when you go to do this, you're going to immediately feel the same way you did as a child. Feel the same way happiness that you did when you did it. You're going, whether this is playing an old video game, maybe you're going to playing pinball, maybe you went and play, shoot some pool, maybe you went roller skating, maybe you went ice skating, maybe whatever it is that you used to do, that you used to love to do, you're going to repeat that. It's coming up. And it may be with a friend, it may be with your children, it may be with your grandchildren, whoever it's with. You're going to do something that's going to get a reaction from yourself. And you're going to remember how good it felt to be at that time period. And that's going to start to trigger other things for you that you're going to start doing that you enjoy, because you lost who you were years and years ago, Libra. And you allowed yourself to be succumbed by, whether it was through relationships, marriage, whatever was going on in your situation that did not work out. You'd had a complete whirlwind, and now you're starting to ground yourself. You're starting to look at you and say, you know what, I recognize you. When you're looking in the mirror, you're like, I know who you are. I remember you, and I miss you, and I want you to come back. And that's what you're going to say to yourself, and you're going to be able to celebrate finding yourself and creating a whole new journey for yourself that is going to lead you to the destinations that you're going to travel and do. This journey is going to lead you to a place of happiness, joy, and blessings. So, whatever you do, don't go back to old relationships, old patterns, old behaviors. Okay? Scorpio. Scorpio, let people see right through you. Don't care what others think about you this week. Be very clear on how you feel and stick with your own ideas or your opinion. Don't let anybody force you to do something that you're not wanting or ready to do, something that you may not believe in. Don't try to do it just to please the other person, because it'll make you feel resentful toward them later. All right, stand up for your own self right now and your own beliefs. Stand up for it. Be proud of what you're deciding and stand strong with that. Okay? It doesn't mean be mean or be rude, but let somebody know that, you know what, I'm not really comfortable with that. I'd really prefer to do this. Okay? Sagittarius. Stop allowing anyone, just anyone, to come in and have the opportunity to be in your life. Okay? You are right now weeding the garden. You need to start weeding out the garden. Get rid of the things, the people, the toxic things, or the people that are around you, not between you, and with a level up higher. But you have people in there who are asking you for things, begging you for things, making you feel uncomfortable, making you feel not good enough, making you feel like everything you do for them is just never enough. It's never enough. So you know what? Start weeding, okay? It's really important that you clean up your space. Clean up your space. And that may mean your home too, okay? Capricorn. Capricorn 2 is repeating the pattern. It hasn't worked. You keep going back to something, and you go back. It's like the definition of insanity. You do the same thing over and over and expect a different outcome. You keep going back to the same person, the same partner. You keep doing the same things. They do the same things. You respond the same way. They react the same way. They lie. They manipulate. That you're frustrated. You know they're lying. You know the truth, and yet you just keep doing it. You keep creating the same pattern over and over and over. And it's just you're trying to please everyone. But in the end, you're going to end up with no one. So you know what? Stop trying to please everybody. Finally start doing things that make you happy. Learn to say no. Stop pushing yourself to the limits where you can't meet the promises that you're making because out of pure exhaustion or wishing you didn't sign up for something like, oh, why did I sign up for that overtime? I don't feel like going to work today. So stop over promising yourself, okay? Pisces. Pisces. There's going to be times where you're going to also, man, you guys are so close to one another, where you're also going to want to revisit the past. But for you, with this love relationship, for some of you, you're going to visit it real quickly, and it's not going to take long for that person to do something or say something, and it's going to trigger something in your mind real quick, and you're going to be like, you know what? I knew that, you know what? I should have just listened. I should have just stayed away. I shouldn't even have tried because they haven't changed, and they're not going to change. The leopard does not change their spots, okay? A leopard does not change their spots. So save yourself the trouble and just focus on you this week. Please just focus on you this week. If somebody from the past is trying to communicate to you, tell them, you know what, I'm busy this week. I'll try to get a hold of you next week. Maybe we could talk it out, but don't do nothing this week. Trust me. Aquarius. Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm going to say that you need to paint a different picture. You need to take a different path. You need to reevaluate your current situation. You need to ask yourself if this is what you really want. You need to ask yourself, is this in 5 years, do I see this changing or this person changing? Do I see them finally committing? Do I see them finally getting a job and wanting to help? Or do I see them keep wanting to kind of lean off of me or bite off of me and have me keep taking care of them? That's not the way it's supposed to go. If it's not at least 50-50, something is wrong. We can all find 100 excuses why we can't go to work today, why we can't get a job, why we can't do this, why we can't do that. We can all come up with those excuses. But most of us know that we have to pay the bills. We have to keep a roof over our head. We need to feed our children. We need to put our children before our partners, no matter what. And if you are dating somebody, Aquarius, if you are dating, and this person is not putting your children as a priority, I suggest you get rid of them now. Because your children had better come before anybody that you're dating, because they cannot protect themselves at that age. We're not talking that you have 17 and 23-year-olds. We're talking that you have 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 11-year-olds. They cannot take care of themselves. And they do not need to be home by themselves with a 14 or 15-year-old sister or brother. So whatever the case may be, Aquarius, if you're making some really shitty decisions, or if you're having some addiction issues, whether it's drinking or drugging, whatever the case may be, listen, I am not judging you, but I am going to tell you that you are putting your children at risk. And I'm telling you, there is zero tolerance with the court system, zero tolerance with social workers, zero tolerance with child welfare. So I am going to warn you once, because if something happens to your children, you can't bring them back if something happens. When they're gone, they'll be gone. So I'm telling you now, look at your surroundings, ask yourself what the hell you're doing, and make some real choices right now. And start by getting help if you have addiction issues. Please ask for help from someone. And make sure your children are with someone safe, with family, if you need to go away, if you need to detox, whatever the case may be. All right? So, that is the messages that I have. Hello. Hello. So, I just got home from work and I had these thoughts in my mind all day and I couldn't get home and write them down fast enough. I wrote so fast. If you could see how fast I wrote on these papers, I wrote so fast. And I'm like, okay. And I was going to try to do it on live, but I was afraid I'd forget. So I was like, I'm just going to hurry up and write it all down. So that's what I did as soon as I got in the door. I said, I'm going to write down and do each sign because it's been forever since I've done each sign. So, oh, thank you, Alexa. So anyway, you guys, I am, hi, Dorothy Parker. Um, I'm tired, and like I said, I just got home. I just made myself a cup of decaf coffee that I can't wait to drink. I just want to have peace and quiet for a little while. So you have to excuse me. Thank you for joining me, coming in. 14 likes, 14 people. I love it. 15 people in now. Thank you for hitting the like button. Please comment down below underneath of here. Tell me if my messages, if I still got it, if they resonate, if it makes sense to you. Even throughout the week, when the shit happens, come back and comment in my live here and let me know, did it make sense to you? Did it happen? Did I predict it? Was it right? Because it's been a while since I've been doing that, and I really missed not doing the signs. I really didn't even realize how much I missed it. So I'll be trying to do more. So I will see about doing monthlies again. I will start probably for June, but I'll get them up the end of this month. But I am going to start doing monthly videos for each sign. So we shall see. I will see you guys soon. I gotta go to sleep. Zara, thank you. I gotta go get some rest because I gotta go back in tomorrow. And I gotta work Friday. I'm supposed to be off Friday. I usually do my private readings on Friday. But I gotta go into work on Friday. So, wish me luck. Anyway, love you all. Stay safe. If you didn't get to see this video from the beginning, replay it. It's going to post up. It take a few minutes to load up, I think, but because it's live. But it's 28, 29 minutes, almost 30 minutes long. Play it back. Watch it from the beginning. There's a message in the beginning for everybody about your perspective and the way that you're going to look at things this week. So even if it's bad, even if the car breaks down, even if there's a flat tire, even if something happened at work, even if you get called into the office with the boss, whatever the case may be, it's going to be about your perspective, the way that you're looking at it. You're either taking it as, you know what, I'm going to take this criticism because it is definitely constructive criticism to help me do something better or in a better way, or whatever the case may be. Find the silver lining in every single thing that happens to you. You can do it. Trust me, you can do it. All right. Thank you, Treese. All right, guys. Over and out. And see you soon. Don't forget about my Bubba. I'm praying I get another Bubba. But for now, absolutely, Tammy. You got to trust the process. You got to trust the process. All right. Hi, Leslie. Thanks for coming in. I'm just jumping off. Play the video back. There's a message for each sign for the whole week. So go watch your sign. Watch the messages. Watch other people's sign. Maybe your friends, your family, your partners. Check it out. Take care. And I'll see you guys soon.